sustainable business model that's going to allow you to make money quickly and in the near term, but also sustainably in legacy fashion. That's right. Those are bold words, but that's my heart. That's Nick. That's Larry's. And we know there's a lot of people hurting and looking for a real legitimate home-based business that they can align their gifts, their talents, their treasures with. So again, appreciate you jumping on. Here's your three co-founders, myself, Larry Lane, Nick Sorensen. But here's the deal. While we have had and been blessed to have great success in the direct selling network marketing arena, we also bring a lot of traditional business experience, some great successes, a lot of learning lessons. Even one of us is in the Actors Guild. I'll let you guess which one that is, but he's Hollywood. But we bring a lot of the relationship marketing background, but then more. But we have surrounded ourselves with a world-class technology team, legal team, finance team, and a whole bunch of other operations, design creatives. We really want to strike you as a world-class company from day one. So it's not just the Eric, Nick, and Larry show. We have got an amazing corporate team behind us that fill the gaps and complement a unified team. And then we've got lots of great leaders in the field that have caught the vision, 6, 7, 8-figure earners. So we feel incredibly blessed to be at a starting point where most companies would go years and years to try to get to. Now, our core values we take very seriously. This isn't just rhetoric. These aren't just fancy words. We're all about trust, transparency, and transformation. I want to talk about trust real quick. Raise your hand if you've ever gotten excited about an idea or a venture or an opportunity and poured your hard work, your passion, your time, your sacrifices into it, only to have those completely devastated, go up in smoke, or ruined because of the decisions that were made outside of your control behind the corporate curtain. Has anybody been there? I would venture to, yeah, all the hands are good. I would venture to say most people who ventured into the land of entrepreneurship can relate. And it's something that we take really seriously. Quite truthfully, the three of us never wanted to own a network marketing company. But we're tired of being where many of you have been over and over. And we said, guys, we know where our hearts are at, but we take trust very seriously. We can spend the rest of our life building trust with each and every one of you and make one bad decision and ruin that forever. So please understand, we take these core values extremely seriously. Now let's take a look at our mission statement here. It's a mouthful, but we got a bold vision ahead. The Nilo Life mission statement: nurturing excellence, living optimally. That is Nilo. Nilo is dedicated to excellence in every aspect of life, offering unparalleled lifestyle experiences, immersive travel adventures, value-priced premium products, and expert financial trading solutions to help our members live optimally and achieve global success. What this is a movement where we're going to uplift, inspire, and transform humanity and bless a heck of a lot of lives around the world. And we're not leaving anybody behind. A lot of times, like, well, I live over here, or I speak this language. No, everybody gets to participate here. Everybody's loved here. Everybody belongs here. We're living in really incredible times, aren't we, ladies and gentlemen? Technology is advancing so rapidly, so quickly. Never before in human history has it been such a remarkable time to be alive in terms of technology. And we are going to be at the forefront of the latest in technology to put you at the center of our global ecosystem. You matter here. Your wants, your desires, your hopes. Everything we do collectively is based on real-time feedback we get from our community. What services, what products, what value, what feedback can you offer? We always have a real-time pulse on what those might be. So here's what your Nilo Life membership includes. Now, we're tailoring this presentation to a global audience. Soon we'll have a USA version only and an international version only. But we're going to present this holistically to everybody around the world. Your Nilo Life membership includes a monthly membership. It includes Nilo Life travel, Nilo Life trips if you live in the USA, in the not too distant future internationally, Nilo Life streaming, Nilo Life shop here domestically, and Nilo Life Trade, which is available outside of the USA. Now let's break these down here. I don't know. Raise your hand. Anybody wish they were on vacation right now? Anybody love to travel? Well, most people, if you asked them, hey, if you had more time and money, what's the first thing you would do? Most people are like, I would go on vacation with the people I care about or by myself. I just want to go on a vacation. And friends, you know, most companies, that's kind of their incentive trip. That's the thing that really excites people. Of us, that's a core part of your membership. So everybody that joins, you are going to get your very own Nilo Life travel platform. It's going to give you the best net rate prices, or the lowest prices, hotels, resorts, cruise lines, vacation rental homes, and on are going to give to the public. You're often going to see 10, 20% savings. Sometimes you're going to see 50, 60% savings on those bookings. The goal is anybody that makes a few bookings per year is going to more than justify their entire membership just with their life travel platform. It's going to look a little like this. You're going to see it very soon. You see something you like, feel free to price compare with all the other big boys and other search engines out there. And we're confident you're going to fall in love with the pricing that's available to you by being a member of Nilo Life. All right, so real simple. Now, there's one aspect of this travel portal that you're going to love. It's called Vacation Weeks. You can go stay at places all over the world. If you've ever been to a timeshare presentation or an expensive vacation club, you know, they all kind of pull from the same inventory. What if we can give you that type of inventory at a fraction of the price, right? Here's just one of many examples. I mean, go down to Florida. You can stay at the Granville Resort, 7 nights. Everybody else is going to pay $721. You're going to pay $289 for the entire week. I don't know about you. I have a wife. I have 4 kids. I can't even stay home in Zionsville, Indiana for a week for $289. Imagine pulling inventory all over the world to be able to spend time with the people you care about. Now, what I'm really excited about rolling out here in America are our life trips. These are carefully curated, high-touch VIP group travel experiences based on your bucket list wishes that we generate in real time through our community with our technology. Imagine seeing a great location, 5 days, 4 nights. You bring a friend, bring a family member, and there's airport transfers. You have your own host there on site. You get your own wristbands. You're interacting with other fun, like-minded people. There's excursions, inclusions, pillow gifts, fun surprises, VIP, happy hour on the beach, and on and on and on. What we found is when great people come together and create high peak experiences, the retention is absolutely through the roof. I can't wait for my kids to be playing with your kids. Maybe some of us who participate in adult beverages, sitting by the pool, just having a great time planning our next life trip. And in fact, our first life trip is coming up later this fall. It is in my opinion, the top boutique, all-inclusive resort, all you can eat, all you can drink, down in Riviera Maya. You see everything that's included there. And again, it's not just about cheap travel. We want it to be experiential. We want you to keep coming back. So get ready for when we post that here in the next couple of weeks. We got 100 rooms there. That's 200 to 300 people that we can take down on our very first life trip. You only get one chance to be there at the first life trip. And again, based on your interests, your bucket list, imagine adventure trips. I've trekked Kilimanjaro with some great guys. Family-friendly trips. Maybe we'll do some singles-only trip. Any single people out there? Okay, single people. Look at all the other single people raising your hand. Okay. Make a difference trips are near and dear to my heart, where we can do good. Cruise trips, inspirational trips, women's empowerment trips. Every single one of our life trips is going to have an optional service component. Some will be light immersive. You might want to jump on a bus for a couple hours one day and go into the local community, meet the kids, the families that are impacted by our generosity. Others are going to be fully immersive, where you're side by side in the communities doing great things. All right. But we're always going to leave the communities better than when we left on every single life trip that we do. So we can't wait to help you check off more and more of your bucket list items. Now, in addition to your membership, you get Nilo Life streaming Every month, we're going to bring in a thought leader based on your feedback, your interests. It could be goal setting, money management, relationships, leadership, development, and on and on and on. We might even bring in a few celebrities from time to time. And all that content and then some is going to go into our Lifebrary, which is going to be a great database, if you will, of amazing life-changing content exclusively available to members of Nilo Life. But we don't stop there. We already have 10 of the top selling nutritional products ready to ship. It's our own brand. It's our own formulation. It's called Life Converted. Imagine getting access to premium products without paying the ridiculous prices. Those of you who've been in the home-based business, let's be real. Most of the products are marked up 7 to 12x to make it work through a multi-level compensation plan. We're not going to do that. If you're a member, you'll be able to get access to premium products at wholesale pricing. And guess what? You'll decide what products we add to our Life Shop. International friends, we are sourcing our global logistics now. We want to roll that out to you in the future as well. All right, really exciting stuff. That's it. Life Converted. They're ready to go on the shelf. All right, I'm excited. And I have a pretty, Nick knows I'm a pretty anal when it comes to the ingredients of things I put in my body. So I think you're going to be really excited. Now, I get to shut up, woohoo, and now I get to turn it over to a guy I'm just so grateful to have come into my life here. He complements so many of my deficiencies, level-headed, brilliant. He just gets the power of relationships, and it brings a shrewd business mind. And one of his many successes has been in the world of investment. So for those of you who live outside of the United States, please pay attention as Nick Sorensen, our co-founder, shares the Life Trade platform with you. Nick, take it away, buddy.
Thank you much. Appreciate it. Sonny's here to help. Say hi, Sonny. But we're definitely excited about like this whole lifestyle club, as you can hear from Eric saying, the travel, when you look at that, using it 2 or 3 times a year to basically pay for your whole membership. Anything on top of that is just positive. It's real value, right? So our goal with all the products that we're delivering to the marketplace is just to do it a little bit better, right? Some of those areas are going to be substantially better, right? Like the travel, like the group trips, cannot wait for those to travel the world with so many of y'all. Even on that, those premium retail products, I've been in the nutrition space for years. We are so excited to bring those to the market. And it's the same thing with this investment trading. Now, this is something that is just only for our people who are outside of the United States, right? But we are excited what this is. We've literally been able to partner with one of the top funds in the world. And when I mean that, they've done incredible things, right? And why I think it's so incredible is because A, it's very, very simple to do, right? Number one. But number two, they've had absolutely incredible trade history. And so their goal is to be the best asset manager in the globe, but they do it because they work on asset preservation, number one, right? So protect capital, number one. And number two, use their years of algorithmic trading experience or years of trade experience to basically just take some small wins in the marketplace. So they have a hybrid model. It's 80% algorithmic. So they run a number of different, very smart algorithms, right? Eric talked earlier about using the best technology out there. This is just one of the small areas that they do that. And then they also bring in all the years of experience of them being professional traders to help manage that. So what it does is it mitigates risks, but also maximize returns in a very, very conservative way to basically, help people grow passively to make it very, very simple for them to have success. And so on the next slide, we're going to kind of go over some of the history they've done just recently. Like I said, they've been running this very successfully for a handful of years. On the bottom left, you can kind of see just some of what they did this past year. But past year, as you can see, they did in 2023, 57.89%. So when we say, hey, conservative, they trade the foreign exchange markets. It's the largest liquid market in the world. Over 7 trillion per day is traded. Just to show you how big that is, the Dow Jones does about 800 billion per day. So it is massive. And they use these very intelligent algorithms and all their experience to basically, have some small, consistent wins. And so they focus on compounding. But how powerful that 57.89% is, if you were to Google what the top hedge fund in the United States did last year, they're in the high 40s. And so what we're bringing here to the marketplace is simple. And that's our goal with our whole model, is to deliver so much value with this lifestyle membership club that every category, right? Whether it's just the travel, that it's worth the membership, right? Whether it's the group travel, you saw the price discount. So one of those weeks in Florida, it's worth that in itself. Just the our life store and what you can save by getting the best products throughout the market at wholesale or below wholesale prices. It totally makes sense. And then same thing for this. I've been spending hundreds of dollars every month for the last 5 years to basically not only learn, but also use algorithms in this space, and all that for just one lifestyle club membership. It's really a no-brainer. Our model here is to just bring as much possible value we can to the marketplace, to our customers, to our reps around the globe, to say, hey, you know what, this is awesome. It benefits our life in so many ways. So thanks, Eric. Go ahead and go to the next slide. And on the next slide, we're going to transition into, after this, just kind of what we are. And so we are, you heard Eric talk about the Neo Life Travel, right? You heard him talk about the Neo Life trips that are currently just in the USA right now when we launch. The Neo Life streaming. If I had my camera not focused, you would see the literally couple hundred books in my background, right? That I've been reading for the last 15, 20 years that have literally helped me and my wife just grow a little bit every single day, right? It's the same strategy with our financial product. Just get a little bit better every single day. That live stream is going to impact people in so many ways from some of the people that will be brought there. And then our Neo Life Shop. And then like we just talked about, our financial product. So all of that, no contracts, no commitments, $59 a month. We are excited to be launching this here in the very short order, but that's not all of it. I get to get out of the way and bring on our other partner, Mr. Larry Lane. In fact, before we're going to bring Larry on, I'm going to turn that back to Mr. Eric Allen to kind of go over and then transition. So thanks for having me on, Eric.
All that for $59 a month, no contracts, no commitments. Nick Sorensen, get out of here, man. I'd love it. Great job. Love seeing your beautiful daughter there. And then real quick, before I turn it over to Larry, he's going to talk about how you can make money with us. There is a nice customer referral program. So you come in, $59 a month. If you just refer 3 other people who want to be lifestyle members and get lifestyle memberships with us, then refer 3 and it's free. As long as those 3 stay active, you do not pay $59 ever again, and on and on. So just a nice little referral program as a thank you for growing our community. And now I'm going to transition for those of you that want and need to make money. Let's call it like it is. A lot of us need to make money. You want to make money, especially right now with what's going on. So let's keep it real. Let's show you how you can make money. Well, here's the deal. If you want to partner up with us and be an affiliate, you pay $40 a year. However, your first year, you're only going to pay $20. All we're going to ask is within 30 days of enrollment, you're going to go into your digital office and just verify. And yeah, we'll put a lot of you on the honor system. We want good people that come in here. We're just going to ask you to make a minimum $20 donation to your favorite church, charity, NGO, because we really are truly about social impact. We really want to help the world in so many ways. So your first year is not 40, it's 20. It'll be $40 one time per year. To be an affiliate, what's that allow you to do? It allows you to be in business for yourself, not by yourself. With us being the good stewards of your hopes and dreams on the corporate side, you can earn commissions. In our unified global pay plan, we're going to have tons of training, development, marketing tools, assets that are very professionally done, very simple to use. And we'll do lots of live trainings, lots of live VIP overviews like this. You're going to be able to get paid weekly and monthly. And we are going to reinvest a lot of what's left over into promotions, incentives, and the latest technology. All right. So $20 your first year, just make a $20 donation. Here's what you get to do. I want you to think about this. Because of the ecosystem and the value that we're providing, you get to capitalize on literally the largest industries in the entire world that you are at the center of. Okay. You look at online learning. That's one of the fastest growing industries out there. Some of these are just based on American data, others global. They're so big, they couldn't even really calculate it. $44.2 billion. Skincare, nutrition, weight loss. Look at travel, $8.3 trillion industry. You don't have to carve out a whole lot of market share and brand loyalty in travel to become a really significant company, period. And then you look at trading. I mean, that one is actually per day. The others are based annually. So you get to capitalize on the largest industries in the world today. So I get to turn it over to our third founder, my dear friend, Larry Lane. This guy is just a straight up beast. He is just setting the pace out there and just sharing this with people all over the world. Larry, I know you are probably as excited and passionate about our unified global pay plan as anyone out there. So why don't you take it away, brother? Show these people how they can make money.
Hey, Eric, thank you so much. And when Eric brought this to myself and Nick just a little over a month ago, and the one thing I wanted to do was just make one of the biggest, unified global pay plans out there that we could, because we wanted to pay out that 70%. And you can see right here on the slide, we've pretty much have 70% across the board. So some of these ways, we got 7 ways that we're going to pay you. And, really, I've got teams on here from Vietnam. I've got Dorinda on here. She's in Ireland, teams from all over the world. This is a global play, and that's what I love. We can help so many people around the world. The first one is going to be our starter bonus. When you come in as an affiliate, it's going to be $79. You're going to get that $25 starter bonus. That's going to be paid weekly. We also have the unified bonus, which I'm going to share. That's going to be $75 every time you hit the unified bonus. I'm going to go over that one. We have the unified build. That is going to be one of our monthly bonuses. This is another one that's really great. This is our CAB bonus, our customer acquisition bonus, but we just showed you the slide where someone can come in for $59 as a customer, and it'll be $59 a month. But when they come in that first month, we're actually going to pay, it's a 3-level bonus, $25 to the direct sponsor of that customer, and then we're going to pay $9 up, and then it's going to be $6. So that's very powerful. We have our customer loyalty program. I'm going to go over that. Our check matches, that's going to be a monthly pay. And then we have our global leadership pools as well. And I'm going to go over that one. So 70% payout. This is going to be our customer loyalty program. This is like if you think about your customers that you're bringing in and then they're sharing with other customers, this would be like a unilevel, like a 5-level unilevel tier. And it's actually every single month, if you have customers that are ordering the products, or every single month when they're paying their $59 membership fee, you're going to get that 25%. If they're your direct personals, then it's going to go down level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. So that's going to be your 5 levels. And as we add more products and more services, things that your customers are purchasing each month, including the $59 membership, you're going to be starting to build this customer loyalty unilevel. So this is going to be one way that we're going to pay you. Go ahead, Eric. Okay, so this is our starter bonus. So basically, if someone comes in, so you would be at the top. If you brought in Bob came in for the $79 affiliate, Bob is building the business, we're going to give you that $25 starter bonus. Now, it's showing in this example, Bob's going to go out, Bob's going to bring in John and Sue. They're going to come in at the $79 as affiliates, and Bob is going to get the 25 and the 25. So that's a very simple starter bonus. Every time you bring in someone who's going to do the business with us for $79, you're going to get that $25 starter bonus. This unified bonus, this is actually the brilliance of our compensation plan. This is what is going to help all of you guys actually build and maximize this plan. So it's called the unified bonus. So anytime you sign up a personal person, in this case, we're going to say that I brought in Bob. So Bob came in, he got started for the $79. I got that $25 starter bonus that we just talked about when I brought in Bob. Once you sign up someone for $79, they start a 30-day clock. And that means you have 30 days to help your person, in this case, it would be Bob, get unified. Now, what does that mean that we get Bob unified? That means that you plug in with Bob, you help Bob bring in his 2 affiliates, personal. So in this scenario, Bob is going to bring in Sue, and Bob is going to bring in John. So he's going to make his $50 right there, his 2 starter bonuses. And then you help Sue and John each bring in their 2 business builders at $79, and now you have unified Bob. What that means is you sponsored Bob, you're going to get that $75 unified bonus. So every time you bring in someone that you personally sponsor you for $79 in the business, you're going to make the $25 starter bonus. And then when you help them get unified, there are 2 who get 2, you're going to get that $75 unified bonus. If you help them do that within their first 30 days, you're going to earn that $100. That's very strong, because every single person you bring in, they're going to start that 30-day clock. and you help them get unified, and you're going to make that $100 bonus. And this is paid weekly. Now, I want you to look at the example really quick. So you're like, well, Bob got the two who got two, but now look at the example. Now, Bob has personally sponsored Sue, and Bob has personally sponsored John. They've each got their two. So now Bob goes to his personals, and he's going to help John and Sue get unified by bringing in their 4 business builders on that 4 tier. And then Bob is going to get that $75 for Sue, and he's going to get the $75 for John. And now they are going to be unified. So the other thing I want you to know, just with the technology in the back end, we're going to do some really cool things. Think about eventually being able to click on your personals, and you'll be able to see your personals. You know, Susie's got 17 days left to get unified. John has got 28 days left to get unified. And then you see Graham has only got 2 days left to get unified. So you'll know you can go focus. This makes you actually start to help build and duplicate your teams. This also builds your matrix as well. A lot of times when somebody sponsors you and then they just leave you in the deep end of the pool and you don't know how to swim, we really want to encourage people you bring in to take care of them and help get unified in our community. So Eric, we'll go on to the next one. So basically, if you think about our structure, we have a global 2x16 unified community build. And it starts with you. When you first sign up, you are at the top of your unified community build. And then as you start to share it with other people, or people from above can fall into your community build, you'll see how it just continues to fill in. Every single person that falls in your community build, you're going to be earning over here on the left between 1.75% and 2.5%, depending on your rank in our revenue plan. And what that means is every single person you see here filling in, it's going to be $1 per person every single month as they're paying their $59 membership. You're going to be earning $1 on every single person that you see. And then through the compensation plan, if you hit certain ranks, you'll be able to earn that 2.5%, which breaks down to about $1.47 per person. You are going to have teams coming in literally from all over the world. I've probably got at least 11 countries right now tonight on this Zoom. So people are going to be coming in. Myself and Nick and Eric, we will be sponsoring from the #1 position, and that will literally be falling down into people's build, their community builds. So the other thing that's really important here, when you come in, if you didn't sponsor anybody, you see on the bottom right, we are going to give you the 4 tier, the 8 tier, and the 16 tier. You're going to be able to earn on those even if you never sponsored one person. But very important, on tier number 5, we are going to pay 5% on all 16 of those people. And what that means is that 5% is about $2.95. So this total right here that you could earn just from people falling into your community build is about $62 per month. And the reason we did that is because you're already making more in your matrix check, $62 a month, than in the $59 membership fee. This is going to give us massive retention. So again, this is absolutely incredible. The biggest part for me, and this is what I had to have, is a matching check bonus. So a lot of times with a check match, they will give you 50% for your personals, and most people can sponsor 2, 4, maybe 6, maybe 10. So your first level is always probably going to be your smallest level of check matches. By the time you get down to your 5th level, you could have hundreds of check matches, and there you're getting a lower percent, maybe 2 or 3%, because they gave you so much on level 1. So what we want to do is a 20% check match for everyone that you bring in, whatever your personals are making each month in the matrix. Then it's going to be 10%, 10%, 10%, 10% down 4 tiers. So as you're bringing in your personal teams and they're talking to other affiliates that are coming in, by the time you get to that 4th and 5th level, you absolutely could be matching on hundreds and eventually thousands of check matches. And now you're making a 10% on the majority of your people and not just that 2%. So we have a slide coming out. Oh, go back one more time, Eric, just really quick. We have a slide coming out where you're actually going to be able to see the difference in the ranks. I will tell you just right here, 1 star. 1 star is a big whopping 2 personal people. You bring in 2 people at the $79, you're a 1 star. If you help those 2 each get 2, you're already a 2 star. So that's the first 2 levels. And then we're going to break down the 3, 4, and the 5. Okay, Eric, you can go ahead. So in this example, this is just one of our check match examples. So in this example, you're at the top. It's right here in the blue bubble. You brought in 10 personal people, and then we're going to use the example. If those 10 each got 2, on your second tier, you're going to have 20. If they each got 2 on your third tier, you're going to have 40, and then 80, and then 160. So let's see how this match breaks down. Okay, on the first tier, 10 people, and we're using the $150 average check match. So that would be 10 times 150. That's going to be $1,500. These are on your level 1, your personals. 20% check match. That's going to be about $300. Let's go to tier 2. 20 people now, because your 10 got 2. 20 people times 150, that's $3,000 at 10%. That's going to be another $300. Third tier, we got 40 because the 20 got 2. Now you're going to have the same 150 times 40, 6,000. Now you got a 10% check match on those 40. That's going to be $600. The next one is going to be 80. 80 times the 150, 12,000. 10%, it's going to be 1,200. And the last one is 160 people. That's going to be at $150 on average per check. Those checks are going to be a lot bigger than that. That's going to be 24,000. 10%, that's 2,400. Just on the example, if 10 each got 2 and literally went down 5 tiers on $150, that would be 4,800 every single month just in your check match, not even counting your matrix and all your other bonuses as well. So Eric, go ahead. And now I get to turn it back over to the absolutely amazing Mr. Eric Allen to close us out. So I do want to say one thing, Eric, we put this together. You said this, I never wanted to be an owner, but I do know as an owner with Nick and Eric, we can absolutely look out for people in the field. And there's been a lot of times in companies that I've built and I didn't feel like I was being paid what I was worth. That's why we literally are paying out so much. And just remember, at the end of the day, this is $79 to come in as an affiliate. I just went to the movie. I got 2 tickets, 1 popcorn, and a thing of candy and 2 drinks. It was $95. You just got to get your priorities in order. What we've got for $79 can change anybody's life, and all you have to do is share it. And we're going to give you the tools and everything you need to build a global business. And I'm very, very proud of that. So Eric, I'll turn it over to you.
The best in the game, Larry Lane. Love you, brother. All right, friends, we're going to bring it home. We're getting they're like, man, you guys are so much better tonight than you were last Thursday. Well, that's what winners do, right? You just keep repeating, and forming those habits. So we'll get this slide deck available to anybody who wants to start presenting. So let's bring it home here real quick. Again, thanks for being generous with your time. Truly, I hope you can feel our heart and passion. We want to co-create a global community and really a movement with you that uplifts, empowers, transforms many, many lives. And if you've never benefited from true time zone leverage, global leverage, it's amazing. I mean, inevitably, you're going to know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody in another country, another continent, and you can be going to sleep. People can be out sharing Nilo life with others. You wake up, you got new team members around the world. We are truly one big global team with one big dream. And we're just grateful that you came here with an open mind and heart. We do have our very own co-creation agreement. You have rights too, you have expectations, and we want you to feel like you're truly protected and in partnership with us. Again, just as much your company as ours. We want you to consider this your dream company. If you ever to start a company, what would it look like, feel like? We want you to feel those things here with us. And then we also have expectations for all of you, just like you do for us. We want to do things the right way. We've got kind of a code of ethics behavior that we're going to expect from the field. Our truth is good enough. We don't need to overhype. We don't need to oversell. Today's the worst we'll ever be, and we're just going to keep getting better and stronger and more unified in time. So just to recap, hey, if you want to come in, just be a member. It's $59. We will turn the lights, the switch on here in the next couple of weeks. If you'd like to be an affiliate, it's $20 your first year. Just please make a $20 donation to a favorite local church or global charity, NGO. And if you want to do both, it's $79 and then $59 per month moving forward. And together, friends, here's the deal. You're at a really remarkable place. If you have any interest here, I would say right now is the time for the visionaries the ones who want to get out, the ones that can believe it first in their minds in order to see what's going to manifest. And it's an incredible gift if you have that. If you're willing to step out on a little bit of faith for $59, $79, now is a great time to get excited and just start sharing with other people who might share those same dreams, hopes, passions you have, and see this as a platform to manifest those, to manifest a brighter future. And you should be thinking strategically, who do I want on my 2 line? That's your first tier. Who do I want on my 4 line? That's your second tier in the matrix. Who might be, coming in on my 8 line or my 3rd tier of the matrix? So you can really start pre-building before we even flip the switch, because once we do, that matrix is just filling in left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, till a tier is completed. And then it goes down to the next one, and it goes down to the next one, and goes down to the next one. People just come in and they fall in where they go, just based on timing. Okay, so please stay close to the fire if you have interest here. We'll probably do another VIP overview. Nick, Larry, what do you think? Thursday night? Should we do another one?
Yep.
Thursday night sounds good. What do you say, Sonny? Thursday night?
Thanks for joining.
Love it. Love it. So yeah, and then we're doing lots of leadership, small Zooms, large Zooms, presentations. So all you leaders, you can pull me, Larry, Nick, or I know tomorrow Bradley's got all 3 of us coming in there. So we're always here to pour into you, cast vision, share heart, because we know people really, really want to believe in the people that are ultimately making the final decisions. We want to be there for you. We want to share our heart and vision with those people. So we're happy to do that. And yes, it's going to be a very, very exciting next 10 to 14 days. And we're looking to you to really get out there and help create a better world together. And those of you who put in the time and energy, I'm confident you're going to be rewarded with a lifestyle that most other people can only dream about. So thanks for having us. Get back to the person that invited you. Stay close to the fire. Let's go, Nilo. The future is very, very bright. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.
Let's go, Mila. Bye.
Love it.
Recording stopped.